the moment that a man engages in a conversation, if he feels that he's not going to win or get his point across, and he cannot communicate right, he's going to walk away. He's going to disengage. And when you're married to an entrepreneur, you have to understand that whatever you're saying, right, there is going to be a different type of conversation if you don't find a way to communicate with clarity and with a point across. If there is no point to the conversation, an entrepreneur wants to solve problems. We're solving problems the whole day. So when we have a conversation, an argument, and there is zero chances of me winning, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to disengage.
Okay, I agree. And I think when it comes to relationships, men and women are totally different, right? So like, know the obvious. And I think like when you start the conversation, you have to know that. And I think a lot of the times when I'm going to have a conversation with you, I tell you, and I find the time and the space so we could have those conversations. You know, if it's something serious, or it's just like I want to give you a meta report, like I kind of just set that frame on that. It's like, hey, listen, I just want to have a conversation with you, or this is serious. I need 5 minutes of your time. But I think women, like, we feel like our men, again, don't give us the priority, or we don't have the time that we need, but it's only because we're not asking for it. And I know that I've gotten better at asking for your time because I know that I'm worthy of it. And the way that I ask is also not from a place of like, hey, I deserve this or I want this, but it's like we need to have this conversation because it's important. And also know, like I'll tell you when it's a meta report and when it's not.
Also from a place of knowing that the time that we're spending together is going to be productive. We're going to have connection, that you're not going to be beating me down. And I think that's where a lot of men walk away from conversations because they're just getting beat down. The frame that I use is you are the container for your relationships. You are not the garbage can in your relationship.
Yes.
Meaning just because you want to be the leader of your family and you have the masculine energy doesn't give the woman the right to beat you down all the time or emasculate you or tell you how shitty you are in every area, right? There has to be a way that you convey respect, because men value respect more than anything else.
Agreed.
If I feel disrespected in a conversation and I can't punch you in the face because that's what I would do with another man, with a man, then I'm gonna walk away because I don't wanna get triggered to the point that I'm gonna feel that, right? So how do you diffuse that conversation? And I train men to look at this from a place of understanding that your woman is not your enemy. So the moment that we get into a heated conversation, if I feel that there is no end to the conversation, I have to switch my brain and say, she's not my enemy. She's my queen. She's my lover. I'm gonna have compassion. I wanna hold my frame and not become a pleaser to bend to whatever you want me to do just because we're arguing. I think that's the biggest mistake men do. The moment that you start arguing, to end the argument, what do you want? Okay.
I'll do whatever you want.
Whatever you want. I just want you to, shut up and just leave me alone.
And also we feel that energy. So that's something I was going to say too. Like you've gotten so good at just truly listening to me. And I feel that energy of like you giving me your attention, your undivided attention, because there's also times I have to tell you where I see you and I'm talking to you and you've checked out. And I think a lot of the time when you are this high level entrepreneur, you give your best when you're out in the force field.
100%.
You give your best to like the people to your business, to whatever it is that you're doing. And then when you come home, you don't have the same energy,
you're depleted.
Right? You're like,
depleted.
I have
you
a
just
1%
want to watch
of
TV.
me.
You just want to.
I don't want to deal with more problems. I just don't want to solve anything else. So I'd rather check out and just not say anything, or I'm going to let you do whatever it is that you want to do. And I think that's what really you have done for me. And I know, even though like I may not ask for it all the time, I know that you're going to be there for me when I ask.
Thank you for watching the show clip. If you want to watch the entire episode, click here.
And if you want to watch any of the other episodes of the God Money 6 podcast, click here.
See you soon.